What's going on, everybody? Steve V here with another video. Hope everybody's doing well out there. So in today's video, I'm going to be doing an end of the year game room tour. Now the last tour I did was back in April. So since then there's been a few minor changes in the Man Cave Arcade as far as layout and some of the stuff I've sold to bring some new stuff in. I'll actually put the link in the description of the prior game room tour. So when you're done watching this one, you guys can watch that and you guys can see some of the changes I've made. I'll show you guys my Arcade1Up collection. You guys will get to see my arcade cocktail table that I brought in, and I'll let you guys know the story of how I acquired that and the price that I paid. You guys will get to see some other stuff that I collect, like some Funko Pops, my Jada Batmobile collection. You guys will get to see my physical copy of some of the games I have for my Nintendo Switch. So you guys will get to see a pretty good mix of what I got going on in my Man Cave Arcade. I hope you guys enjoy the tour. We'll get it started right after this. So we'll start with the door that leads to the Man Cave Arcade. My wife was nice enough to make a sign for me that says, "Welcome to Steve's Man Cave Arcade." So when people come over, they know where the Man Cave's at. Okay, so we'll open the door, we'll walk down the stairs. As we're walking down the stairs, you can see at the bottom there that I have a nice welcome mat that was actually a gift from my cousin. It's got my favorite video game character on it, Super Mario, to welcome everybody as we go into the Man Cave Arcade. So now we'll pan up to my Biggie and Tupac picture that I got from Niagara Falls. And then next to that is my poster of all the James Bond movie posters, except for the last one. That one came out after I picked this up. So now we're going to take a look at my 60-in-1 cocktail table that I picked up from Facebook Marketplace for $500 Canadian. It was a steal. This thing is my most played arcade cabinet that I have down here, and it's great functional furniture because it works as a table as well. So now we're going to pan over to look at my Toronto Maple Leafs neon clock. I got my arcade sign there in the middle, and then I got my UFC gloves on the side there. So now we'll take a look at my Arcade1Up collection, and we'll start with my Attack from Mars virtual pinball machine. I love this thing. I am so glad I picked it up. So fun to play. This has the 30 game mod done on it with the help of my brother and B Kong. I would definitely recommend doing it if you can. Then I have my Ridge Racer cabinet with 5 games, 3 of which have the rumble effect for the steering wheel. I'm definitely glad that I sold my sit-down Outrun to get this stand-up Ridge Racer cabinet. I'm really enjoying it. Next to that, I have my Big Buck World cabinet with the Retro 530 marquee. This cabinet is a blast to play. It's probably one of my most played cabinets. I got the riser booster to bring it up to a more comfortable height. Then I have the classic bar game Golden Tee. This cabinet is definitely one of my favorites. I got the stool to go along with it. Definitely a favorite amongst my guests. Then I got some beer bottles up there for decoration, my Man Cave sign, and then some framed photos of some of the teams that I cheer for. So now we're going to take a look at my Tempest Atari Legacy cabinet. This thing has a beautiful form factor, 12 great games. I got the stool to go along with it. I'm really becoming a big fan of these Arcade1Up stools. Next to that, I have my Class of 81. This is probably my most played Arcade1Up cabinet. Also has 12 games and leaderboards. It's got that nice half and half art, half Miss Pac-Man, half Galaga, so you can't go wrong with that. Then we got the Pac-Man cabinet right next to it, which is the Bandai Namco Legacy cabinet. 12 games as well. It's got that classic Pac-Man artwork. Got the stool to go with that. Then next to that, I got the Mortal Kombat 2 Midway Legacy cabinet. I'm really enjoying this cabinet. I also have the stool with this one. Like I said, I'm really starting to like these Arcade1Up stools. And then next to that, I have the Street Fighter 2 Capcom Legacy cabinet. These Legacy cabinets are amazing. You get a good amount of games for a decent price. Really enjoying all these Legacy cabinets. So then I got my jukebox radio. That really goes with the retro theme. Got some arcade decorations up there as well. Got some Funko Pops. I got some wrestling ones, some UFC ones. Got the Ninja Turtles. Got some Marvel and DC ones. Now this right here is something that's really special to me. This is my Jada diecast Batmobile collection. And I also have some Hot Wheel Batmobiles as well. I really am proud of this collection that I have, and it's something that I love showing off. I got my replica wrestling belts and a couple UFC belts up there as well. It's always something that tends to get some attention in my videos. I got my NBA Jam 4-player cabinet here. This is something that I just brought back to my Man Cave Arcade recently. Got it for a really good deal. Then I got my Simpsons cabinet. This is a really fun cabinet, especially with the Simpsons bowling on it. This cabinet's definitely a favorite amongst my friends. Then next to that, I got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Turtles in Time cabinet. Really glad I picked this one up. It's got the Wi-Fi. I love those two Turtles games. It's probably the most nostalgic cabinet that I have down here. Then next to that, I got the X-Men cabinet. I'm probably going to go around the other way to show you guys this cabinet better, but I'm so happy that I have that Konami trilogy of the Simpsons, Turtles, and X-Men in my Man Cave Arcade. So over here, I got my mini pool table. I love this thing. A lot of people always tell me to sell it, but the thing ain't going anywhere. So now we're going to go around here, take a look at that X-Men cabinet the proper way. This thing's beautiful. I love this game, so fun to play. The other two games on there aren't too bad either, but X-Men is really the true seller of this cabinet. Now I got my stool over there. I got a good number of Arcade1Ups stools. I mean, I basically almost have a stool for each cabinet now. So then we're gonna go over to the lounge area. Now this is my WrestleMania 30 poster with the tickets of the events that I attended that weekend. I really had a blast. Me and my buddy we still talk about it to this day. Got my little fireplace there. Also used it as a table. Now we're going to pan over to my Alley-Oop basketball game. This is probably one of the best purchases I've ever got for my Man Cave Arcade. I've had so much fun with this thing with my family and friends, and I would definitely recommend it for any game room. Now we're going to pan over to the television area where I have a 34-inch television. It does the job for the space. And then I have my mini consoles. I got the Atari, NES, Super NES, Sega, PlayStation 1. Then I got my Nintendo Switch down there. And I got my Nintendo 64. Such a classic. Then I got my physical Switch games here. Got Shredder's Revenge that I just got recently. Mario Golf. Love that game. Got Mario Tennis. Mario Kart. When it comes to the newer consoles, I'm really a casual gamer. So a lot of the games I have are more for like party atmospheres. But every now and then, you know, Zelda, Mortal Kombat 11, Streets of Rage 3. Like, these are games that might take a little bit more time. It's just trying to find the time to play them. I got some movie promotional cups there. I got my electric dartboard. Then I got more movie promotional cups with the toppers on top. I love these things. I've been collecting them for quite a few years now. Then I got some wrestling figurines of wrestlers from the Attitude Era. Got my Wolverine and Spider-Man. Some Marvel and DC characters there. Batman, the Turtles, Power Rangers. My mini console boxes. Now I hope you guys enjoyed this game room tour of the Man Cave Arcade in November of 2022. Now as far as what I plan to bring in to the Man Cave Arcade in the future, I might bring Blitz, maybe a Sports Station cabinet. I would love an updated 3/4 scale Golden Tee, a Miss Pac-Man stool, and of course, Donkey Kong. So thanks so much for watching the video, you guys. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys enjoyed this end of the year game room tour. I really enjoyed filming it and kind of talking to you guys about some of the stuff that I have in my Man Cave Arcade. I really enjoy doing these game room tours because that was actually the first video I ever made for my channel, was a game room tour. So it's really fun kind of going back to basically the roots that started this channel. This year coming up is going to be an interesting year because I really do have a lot of the stuff that I want, other than some of the stuff that I mentioned to you guys at the end of the video. But you know, we're gonna see what happens, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted on some of the stuff going on in the Man Cave Arcade and anything that I do end up picking up. Take care, you guys. Have a great day, and thanks again for watching this video.